Hi, everybody. I'm Mary Angela Saavedra. I'm the director of the Center on the Hill, and it's time for another episode of Tell Me Something Good. Now, a special guest. I'm joined today by Stephanie Kernison. Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, how's it going today?
Good, good. Where are you joining us from today?
I am joining us from my house in Philadelphia. I live in Point Breeze, which is like part of South Philly. It's like West South Philly.
Nice. What's the weather like in West South Philly?
It's been lovely. It's the same. We both live in Philly, so you're experiencing the same weather, but it has been really nice. We have had some super hot days. But the past like day or two, it's been very mild, which is really nice.
So beautiful. So beautiful. Yeah, I'm going to miss it when it goes away. Well, for those of you just tuning in for the first time, we're going to ask 3 questions from a game called Storywise, which is 144 thoughtful ways to bond with a fellow human. It was given to me by ATS Senior Living, and I picked cards at random. First round, I'll answer first, then Stephanie will. Second round, she'll answer first, and I'll answer after, etc. At the end, we're going to ask you to email us your thoughts and join the conversation. And let's just get started. First one, here's our picture. See these two adorable children eating some foods. This question says, unusual food combinations you enjoy. And this is going to sound crazy, but I truthfully I discovered this when I was like 13 because a friend of mine like dared me to eat it. And then I was like, this is pretty great and I'll probably always eat this. And it's actually pickles and peanut butter. It's really good. I love pickles and peanut butter together. Is delicious. Sounds like it would be gross, but it was a slumber party. A bunch of us girls were all hanging out, and somebody was like, my mom said she craved pickles and peanut butter when she was pregnant.
I was going to say, I think of that as like a pregnancy food.
Yep. No, that's what the kid said. And then she was like, I dare you to try it. And so we all were like, oh, it's going to be so gross. And then we tried it and we were like, actually, this is pretty good. This is okay. So that's definitely an unusual food combination that I do enjoy eating and still eat to this day. How about you?
I am a big fan of savory sweet combinations. So one of my favorite things in the whole world, and you know this, is a Monte Cristo sandwich, which is like ham, turkey, and Swiss, but served on French toast, and you eat it with maple syrup. And it is so good. It's like one of my favorite things in the whole world. Even though I love sweet and savory combinations, I have never been a fan of pineapple on pizza. But it's more because I don't like cooked fruit. It's not because of the sweet savory combo. So I'm just not into cooked fruit a lot unless it's in a pie, and even then I'd rather have cake. But
nice.
Yeah, so like smear up on like a ham, turkey, Swiss Sammy is like clutch.
Nice. Oh, I'm really hungry now for Monte Cristo.
I'm doing intermittent fasting now, and Wednesday is my fast day. So like talking about food in general, I can't wait for dinner tonight.
Moving on, here we go. Second picture. It's a bunch of kids. Looks like they're looking at a book with a flashlight, probably a scary story.
Going, ooh.
Because this question is whether or not you think ghosts or the supernatural are real.
Are you answering?
Nope, it's you.
First? First.
Yep.
So it's funny because you and I have had many conversations about this. And I actually co-host a podcast called Dead Time Stories, which is kind of like a weekly, like on-demand radio show. And Dead Time Stories is all about like ghosts. That's how we started, was talking about ghost stories and spooky, supernatural true crime. So I'm cautiously optimistic about spooky things. I like to believe in ghosts and stuff. But I would say I've never firsthand experienced like a ghost or a haunting or anything like that. But I like to believe that they're real. And then I have friends like you who have, a fond, like believing, a strong, like I've been there.
It's true. It is true. I definitely think ghosts are real. I don't know how far into supernatural I go as far as what I believe, but I've had some experiences that really can't be chalked up to anything other than like that had to be a spirit of some kind. I've shared several of them with you, so I won't talk about all of them, but the most recent one would be at my old house before we moved into this one. We had these rocking chairs on the front porch, and they're plastic, so of course they're affected by wind and they'll blow, but right above the rocking chairs we had a wind chime. So if the wind was blowing and the chairs were rocking because of the wind chime is
The
going.
wind chime was going.
That's it. And one day, me and my son were walking back from the grocery store, and we walked up to get ready to come up the stairs to go up to the porch, and only one chair is rocking, the one actually closest to the wind chimes, and the wind chimes are not going, and the chair is rocking. And so then I kind of stopped, and I looked at it, like I stared at it, and as I stared at it, the chair like stopped rocking, like something had just like put its foot down and stopped rocking. And I was like, so something's in the chair. And I was like, it's fine. And my mom always said, you know, the first person you think of is who's in the chair. And the first person I thought of was my grandmother. And so when we went in, like, I was just like, hi, Grandma. And I just like, you know, kept going because I was like, clearly just sitting in that chair rocking. And I asked my son, like, if he saw it. And I was just like, did you see that? And he was like, the rocking chair that was rocking by itself? And I was like, and then stopped. And I was like, yes. And he goes, yeah, I saw it. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not going crazy. Like that really was a thing. So that was one of the most recent ones, but I definitely have more, and I most certainly think ghosts and supernatural are real. So our last question, these are like two friends, looks like they're eating ice cream and being buds, maybe they're sisters. It says three key things you really need to be happy in life. For me, I think it's like good friends, close family, and family can be your friends. You know, there's these levels of friends, friends you like hang out with and friends you consider family. But I think close relationships, so that way, that's really key to be happy in life. I think having a comfortable place to live is key. I mean, if you hate where you live, that's going to make you kind of unhappy. So, but I've pretty much always loved wherever I've lived, so that's always good. And the third thing, I guess, you know, being able to work or be passionate about your work, like whatever it is you do for a living, be something that really fuels you and drives you. That I think is important to be happy in life. How about you?
Yeah, I would say the number one thing I think people need to have a happy life are a good sense of self. So not necessarily like you should have self-confidence, but like I think that like knowing who you are and being comfortable in your own skin is very crucial to leading a happy life. I would say after like a good relationship with yourself, good relationships, like you said, like good connections with people, I think like keep people going. And I think it's impossible to have a happy life without a good sense of humor. Like if you can't like find things to laugh at and like find the joy and like even just like the absolute irony with life, if you can't like have a good laugh about it, you're not gonna have a good time.
That's true. That's super true. Because the few times in my life that I've lost my sense of humor, I have been super unhappy.
Right. And you don't have to, like, you and I don't have to have the same sense of humor. Like, you don't have to have the same sense of humor as somebody else. But, like, there have to be things that make you laugh. Like, if there's nothing that makes you laugh, like, what makes you happy?
Right. True story. Those are great. Awesome. Well, just to recap for everybody playing along at home, our questions today were unusual food combinations you enjoy, whether ghosts or the supernatural are real, and 3 key things you really need to be happy in life. Email your thoughts on these topics to me at msaavedra@chestnuthillpress.org. That's msaavedra@chestnuthillpress.org. Join the conversation. Thank you so much, Stephanie, for being with us today. I really appreciate your thoughts. Hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thanks so much for having me.
Absolutely. Yeah. Bye, everybody.